Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Tony. This is, of course, the 15-minute gaming channel, and today we're checking out Starfleet 2 Krellan Commander. We're going back to the 80s, where people had very little dress sense, and games were a lot harder. This is the time when games would become with, like, reference cards that you would have to learn. And also not that, a massive PDF. Or this would have been the big book. I've actually seen the book. It's actually a proper bounded book. This is all the instructions and so forth of how to play the game. Now, it tells you about formations. It tells you about what you should be doing, what everything means. It is almost 100 pages long, believe it or not. I should probably read this. However, I'm modern. We don't read things. So what's interesting is how far I can get without having a look at that. I've done the tutorials. This game is coming out on Steam in around about 3 or 4 months' time. I am a player tester. I saw it on Space Game Junkie's YouTube. I will link his in description, and he's a lot more knowledgeable. He's up to about number 45, 46 in his Let's Play series. So if you want to check them out, go ahead. Mine are going to be a bit more to the point, a bit more 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes long. Nothing too much. His is full-on gameplay. He supports this project. We're in a little Discord group playtesting the game for Trevor, who made it. And he's bringing it back for version 2. So version 2 is going to have updates, bug fixes, that sort of thing. Cool little project. This game is a space game. It allows you to invade planets, board people, tractor beam them. You've got to put parties down on planets to get supplies, and you can put buildings down there and go around, fight enemy craft. It's very, very in depth. And I mean, I don't even know the beginning of this game yet, but we're gonna go for it. So this could be confusing. Don't worry though. We're going to get through together. Start new game, goddammit. As I go through, I will explain how the controls work. I'll try and stop and go, this is kind of how you do it. It is all keyboard orientated. You don't use your mouse. I have put my mouse pointer on the screen so that if I need to point something out, I can be like, look at this little thing over here and point it out. So I have left my mouse on the screen even though it is pointless. Everything's done via keyboard controls because this is a DOS game from back in the days. So, I'll turn TS1. I don't know why I call myself TS1. I was just playing around. Obviously, that should probably be Tony or something, but we're going to go TS1. Battlecruiser Fury. Tribute Craig, commander of the 7th Sector, orders for reconnaissance mission into region number 1A. Mission 6. Because I've tried this 6 times already. I've had a few recording issues, and I wasn't happy with the last video, so I'm recording it again. Number 1, you'll take your battlecruiser Fury on a reconnaissance mission into the region of the United Galactic Alliance. They're the bad guys, UGAs. In front of our sector, your primary objective is to discover as many mineral-rich planets as possible, and your battlecruiser will be acting alone. We don't have any help. We do have some supply, though, if we need it. And we have 10 days to complete this mission. Now, when I press this key to continue, there's going to be a lot of stuff flash up. Bear with it. I'll explain as best I can through each one. But we're not going to spend hours explaining how the game works. It'll be better just to play the game, and you'll pick it up as we go. So press any key to continue. Please stand by for glory. I'm checking my recording software just to make sure it's recording properly because it's kind of in a DOS box. It's a little bit different to set up. Now, back to it. Right. Turn off numlock. That's our first task. Report from the executive officer. We're currently docked with Starfort SF-1 at region location 50. Ready to leave the Starfort. Message from Starfort SF-1. Starfort control to IKS Fury. This is a comm test. Send acknowledgement. Yes. Comm test was successful. The game is now playing. You can press Control F to pause the game. When you press Control F, that'll start flashing. As you can see here, elapsed time is 0. We have 10 days to complete this mission. All we have to do is find a planet with some minerals on that is mineral rich. That's all our little task is to do. To explain the thing, LRS. Tactical display, this is one I probably use a little bit more. It's got the compass headings on. You can currently see we are basically here. Well, that's what we're docked with. That's the Starfort. You also want to call them star bases, but Starfort. And there's like 0 degrees is north, 270, 90, 180. That'll change as you go around. Along here, we have the velocity. You can see we're status docked. That'll go like red alert, amber alert. This is our damage, so if it goes black, it's bad. Down here, we currently have 24 torpedoes. We have 275 crew. We have 150 shock troops. We have 100% supply, so as we move, supplies will be used. And then you can see our energy there. Like, if I put the shields up, that would go down. And along here is our message control window, so we'll get all our messages and stuff in here. And along here is all our sections. So, nav, engineering, weapons, and so forth. If I click N for nav, can you see how it's got big N, big E, big W, big C, big S, big M. Press N to go into that menu. You can see here that we're in navigation control along there. And we're going to look at the system map, nav map, war map, or helm. I'll just quickly explain how all this goes. System map is the current system you are in. As you can see here, we are currently docked with the ampersand. If you're unsure what that is, just press, you can use your arrows or the numpads. And if you hover over it to see how it moves around, hover over it, you can see it's star 4. It's at position 11Y and 61, 11X and 61Y, so that'll be about 1161. Distance is obviously 0. There's no distance to it, bearing of 0. If I moved across to this planet, so planets look like this, the A just means it's the first planet. It would go, the circle's kind of the planet, and then it would go B, C, and D. They all have their certain classes and tech and stuff like that. If I go over it, you can see here, distance is 37.1, bearing of 86 degrees. So if I wanted to get there, I would just go on 86 degree bearing and head over. I can do it manually or do it via automation, which is usually how you're going to do it, to be fair. And then you can target it. You can look at database. So if I click database, it tells me about it. So it's level 2, primitive, poor material, minerals, supplies available, survey complete with a base. Krellan landing party present, 7 Krellan legions. So the Krellan's us. We don't have to worry about that. No, I don't want the map. Go back. We also have the Nav Map. The Nav Map is where your area of space is. All these colours mean stuff. I'm colorblind, so I'm not really 100% sure most of them mean. I'm sure I'll work it out in time. Again, just move up. You can see there, star system, star system, star system, star system, star system. We are in this little flashy thing down here. That's where we're starting from. You can probe any of these places. So you can probe within 5 light years. So we can probe that one from where we are. We can not probe that one, and we can't probe that one. So probably what will be best is probably to travel somewhere like, there's not many clusters, probably here. Then we could probably probe that one, that one, that one, and maybe that one. Actually, probably there. We'll go up there, and then that'll definitely probe. And then at least we'll get 3 probes, maybe 4 out. And then start looking for planets with high minerals. To send a probe, it's quite easy. We'll do that in a second. So that's your nav map. War map is kind of the same, but just shows you where all the ships are. So if you're flying around, you've got lots of ships everywhere. You can have a look in there. And then escape takes you back each time. Engineering, as you'd expect, you can do damage control, teleport, probe, so you can see what your probes are up to. Tractor beam, if you wanted to tractor on another ship to control it and capture it. Power systems, engineering, there's lots. Weapons controls, as you imagine, just your phasers and torpedoes and obliterator pods. Obliterator pods will destroy planets. CMP gives you combat status information, self-destruct. Security, so you've got internal defenses and interrogation. So you can send messages to the planet, you can send messages to enemies, you can see your reports and messages that you might have missed, because obviously the messages do fade after a certain period of time. Strategic command, if you're a bit stuck, that tells you what area you're in. And then you can see in there, there's invasions, so you can do full planetary invasions, and you have to like sort of choose where your troops land and that sort of thing. You can look at planetary data if you're going around, you can look at regional, there's just loads. And each one of these has certain things inside of it. You just escape to come back, and that's how you do it. However, we need to move, because we're not doing anything at the moment. We haven't moved. I'm going to unfreeze time. You can tell you've unfreeze time when these are all flashing. This is damage control. I'm not sure what happens if one of them stops, like if you get a medical emergency or something. What happens if it like stays red? I don't know. We'll probably find out. Nav map. And we need to think about where we're going to travel. We need to find a mineral-rich planet. That could be a good shout, because then I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. So I could do all 5 probes. Can't be a good shout. I think it could be. We can't send a probe there at the moment. We're kind of stuck. We can probe this one from where we are, so let's do it. So you can see here on the bottom, probes. Press P. We're going to go for probe 1. Targeting the probe. Probe 1 launched. There we go. We have a probe on its way over to there. Now, still, it's not going to go anywhere for the moment. We'll have to wait until we start, because we haven't started time yet, until the engines are powered on. And we're going to set target for here. So set target, you come on and you press targeter. So you press T. This is where you don't have to worry about anything. Well, you do, I suppose, in a way, but to set it, you don't have to worry. You press F2 on your keyboard. That is your speed. So you can see here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then 10. You can only go 8. I don't know if you can get faster ships later on, but you can only go 8. So let's put 7. If I press F3, you can see here it sets the second part of that as well. So we can go 7.9. So you don't have to go full just in up and increments of 1. You can then go, just imagine like warp 7.9 or something like that. We're going to press enter to confirm the target. And then it lets us know what we want to do when we get there. So in the middle of every single star system will be a star. I don't know if there's ones with multiple stars in. I haven't seen any yet. And then you can choose where you want to land. So the reason, not land, but fly into. The reason for that, you might not want to go into the middle of it because you don't know if there's enemies there. So you might want to go at the edge to kind of avoid it, or you might be waiting for the rest of your ships to appear. So we're going to go, there shouldn't be any danger here. So I think we're just going to go pretty much close to the center. So I'm going to press enter, and that will enter as nav target 2. So we currently have, if I go to targets, we're going to go to SS38, and then we're going to go to target 2, which is just a random location inside there. And then I'm going to press F9. That is going to get our maneuvering engines engaged, and it's going to move us out of the system. It is, I know that's a really annoying noise. That's the engine noise, by the way. It's all based in 1989 tech, so it is, it's all through that old sound where you used to have to make the sounds through whatever it was back in them days. So you can see there we're moving across. There's us. See our probe? And we're just moving over to here. And we're going to arrive there any second. Target reached excellently. So what they're going to do now is then it'll move into that location I said to move into once we get there. So I'm going to press escape. You can see here, there was lots of messages there. We kind of missed them. So remember, if we want to go back into there, come out of here, and then we go to communications, and I think it's messages. Nope. Reports. There we go. So you can see here, the probe 1 arrived at the location. There was no planets there. So the first one we could have jumped to has no planets. There was no enemy detected though. Inside where we are now, we want to have a little look. So we're going to press escape, go to nav, system map. There's nothing here. There's no planets or anything. But what we can do here is launch some probes to look at other places. So we're going to go back to nav map. We're going to probe here. Now, once a probe is in a sector, it stays there. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if something went into that area, if the probe would pick it up. So, if an enemy ship arrived or something. However, we shouldn't have that problem. But I'm going to delete it. We can detonate it. And that just means we can load a new probe in and carry on with our mission. So, I want to probe here. So, probe 1 is off to there. Good, good, good. And then we're going to probe here, which is exactly 5 light years away. So we're actually lucky we can do that. So send a probe there. Thank you very much. Are we going to be able to reach this one? Just again. We'll pick a good area. Probe 3 away. And we can probe here. So probe 4 is off to there. There we go, probe 4. We could wait until all them done it, or we can just move to the next sector. There's nothing here to find, so let's go. This one, I guess, sounds fun. So press T for targeter, set our velocity. So we're going to go for 7.9. Yeah, 0.9 sounds good to me. So that was just F2 and F3 to set that. Press enter. Again, we don't know anything about the system. We'll just jump to about the middle. Press enter. Press F9, and we're going to head out the sector we're in. So if we press escape once it lets us. You can see there the heading is currently changing, so it's just maneuvering. There you go. And if we look at the system map, nope, want nav and then system map. You can see us are moving. There's our little dot. We're moving out of the sector as we speak. And then we will go out. You can see that the time is going up. And then we'll go to the next place on the map to investigate. See here, we've got our speed going on there. If we look at Nav Map. See there, we're moving out very slowly. Very slowly, actually. Why are we going that slow? Oh, there's our probes. Can you see our probes launching out? So they're going to land there in a second. We'll just keep it going and let's see what they find. There you go. We're heading over there now. Changing alert status to green. Good. Target reached. I'm going to leave this up because these probes should... Oh, there we go. We're heading into there now. And this should change now and show us if there's a planet here. Our probes are going to get here in a minute anyway, but let's escape out. Let's look at the system map. We have a planet! Yay! So, when we find a planet, we, again, arrow key over to the 0. We don't know anything about it yet. Press targeter. Set our speed. So we can only go at 0.9 within here. It's going to take 0.04 days. And we're just going to press enter. And then press F9 to head over there. And then, oh, there you go. Probe 4 has found a planet. Good. I mean, that could be where we are at now. SS30, you know, SS32. Good. No enemy detected. Pretty sweet. And then we're going to establish orbit around the planet. Now, when you establish orbit, it'll start scanning the planet. So you can see here. There we go. Good. We're finished. We're not going to finish there. Obviously, we're going to play around a little bit more. To end the mission, you must return to Starfort, or you can continue until your time expires. I don't want to display a planetary map, but I do want to know about the planet. So we're going to go back to comms and reports. So object planet position is where we are. SS30A, name unknown. Its class is barren. Sensors show no intelligent life force. It has rich materials, but there's no supply. The planet has not been surveyed, and there's no shields up, and there's no active defenses either. So what that's saying is we can't get any supplies from there. So is it worth going down? Possibly not. It might be worth surveying just to give it a bit of a go. Might as well. We found it. Report probe 1 has arrived. It's found a planet, type B planet, and no enemy activity detected. And then you can see here on this little map, here's us just orbiting around the planet. So I think maybe we should send some people down and have a little bit of a look, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to go back and back. There we go. Thank you, game, for catching up. We're going to go to engineering. We're going to go to teleport, because obviously we want to teleport some people down. And we're going to have a landing party. So when you landing party, you can see here, this is how many teams you're going to send, and that's how many cruisers it's going to take. So we can explore/survey. We can establish a base. Very little point, I think, on here establishing a base. We can hold or reinforce, so if there was a native population who was a bit dangerous, we could send people down there to hold it. Obtain supplies, there's none. Combat and negotiate. So I think we're just going to send maybe, 3 teams down there to explore. Sounds good to me. We shouldn't have to resend. We're going to have to send some supplies, though, because there's no supplies down there. 5 days. Yeah, you don't have to stay around the planet. We can just drop them off. I think that sounds good. We're going to activate. Bye, guys. We'll make sure they've arrived there safely. Yep, cool. They're happy now. They'll just go and crack on with that mission. So we are going to go back to navigation. We're going to look at our nav map. And there's a planet there. So let's... oh, they found another planet as well. That was probe 3. So that should be that one above us, actually. Let's see what you found. Yeah, I found a planet. Good. I don't know what this thing is there, but never mind. I don't know where the other probe landed. I think that maybe needs updating. If I go back, there we go. So there is another planet there. So let's have a look at the database. Should we check P? I guess P's good. Should we check that out? Yeah, we can do that. Right, let's go up there. Target there. Velocity, give me 7.9. And we're going to head up there and check this planet out. And then all I want to do is head straight towards the planet. When you're ready, guys, let's break orbit and go for it. So we're leaving our guys down the planet. They have 5 days of supplies. We're not going to be 5 days. I hope. I hope. Otherwise, we're in a bit of trouble and something went horribly wrong. There we go, leaving no orbit. We're going at normal space. Obviously, we can go and check that out. You can see the planet there. That's us in relatives. So you can see the planet should start just sort of disappearing as it goes. We're going to go to the system map. The planet's going to get further away. You can see that it's down there. Then it'll just vanish off. It's gone. We're moving away from it now. Then we're going to head out. We could send some more probes out if we wanted, but I think we've pretty much covered everything I would be happy with. So the idea is we're just going to head up here, and then we're going to check it out and then head back to a star fort. I think that could be a good thing. Probes. I don't know which... We're not going to send any more, so I think it's fine. We could have destroyed a couple of them. There you go. We're now heading up towards that planet. Distance 2.1, 1.9, 1.6. Changing the status to green. We've landed, and then it's going to head straight off to that planet, and then it's going to ask us if we want to have orbit. There you go. And we'll head into orbit. Yep. Orbit established around planet. Altitude scanning the planet now. What we're going to find. No. Oh, god damn it. Reports. I want them people like, it doesn't matter. Oh, damn it. We need a report, don't we? So, on this one is a class P, which is poisonous, so we're not going to go down. We have a reptilioid, which is medieval, rich minerals, no supplies available. The planet has not been surveyed. It's poisonous. I'm not that fussed about going there, to be fair. I think that's probably somewhere where I'm just going to leave instantly. That doesn't seem worth it to me. So we're going to nav. We're going to go back to the nav map. We're going to just head back here, pick up our guys, and go home. I mean, we could really check out this planet. Could be nice. And we've got the time. We've got the resources, but then we're just backtracking ourselves. No, we'll just pick the guys up. We'll pick the guys up. So target there. Let's go 7.9. Enter, and I want you to make straight orbit on the planet. Thank you very much. And then F9. We're just going to head straight back there and check it out. God, time flies when you play this game. You got to figure out everything you do, and it's not just a simple case of just pressing buttons. And then when you work out how to get back to the Star Fort, and then that's mission done. And we've completed mission 1. That's good news. Not completed mission 1 yet. So now we're heading towards the edge of the system. And then we're going to take off and head over here. And our landing party at some point will report back of what they've done. But we were just heading down there to survey. We weren't really interested in taking over or anything like that. So the system map. Oh, almost at the edge. We're just going to take straight off. I like the way this display actually changes when you enter like warp. So you see, like, gets all these like pretty colours and stuff. I think that's really cool. And we're heading straight over there. You can see here time. We're down to about 7.5. Not too bad. We can cover that. Distance to target 1.1. 0.8. We're currently in hyperspace mode. And we're going to land there. And then we're going to head straight towards the planet. So it's going to load the second one. You can see here, I think this is how it works. I think that's the planet. I'm not 100% sure. You can see it's in front of us now. Made it straight off. It's a lot better than doing it manually, trust me. And then we're going to establish orbit. Good. And our guys will be down here. Glad to see if your situation has quiet. We have 30 members left. No one's died. Survey complete. It's uninhabited. Ooh, we can name the planet. So we can name this planet whatever we want. What should we call our first ever discovery? I think we'll just call it Planet Jeff. Yeah, planet's now Jeff. Well done, Jeff. And then there you can see the name changes to Jeff. And we need to get our guys back. So we're just going to escape out of here. escape out of here. Thank you. We're going to go to engineering. We're going to go to teleport. Landing party. I want to get our guys back. And then we can choose. We're going to leave some people down there. We're not going to. Get everyone back. Is everyone back? Yep. Good, good, good. No issues. So we are going to go to navigation. We're going to go to, I think, let's check out war map, because I'm sure that tells you which ones have a starbase. Yes, we're there. So we'll just head down. Oh, good God. We'll head back to where we started. So on target there. Velocity of 7.9. Done. Then we'll get there. I want to head straight to the starbase port thing. Star Force. Even see starbase is in your head, isn't it? And then we'll go there. And then, guys, if you could just power engines and let's get over there. It's a good mission, guys. I think we've done well. First mission, it's just teaching you how the game works. Still took about half an hour. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Doesn't bother me. There we go. Leaving orbit, so we'll just get away from orbit. You can see here the planet is disappearing off into the distance. And we're moving 180 degrees away from it. You can see we're in normal space, and we're just going to head off and thing it. Shields are automatic, so if an enemy did come in, shields will go up. They'll automatically lock weapons. This was the problem where I lost my first video. And the second video is that to fire it's like Shift F9 or Shift F10, and I pressed Alt by mistake, and Alt F9 closed the game down. I was like, no, this is like attempt number like 5 now. So let's have a look at the system map. We must be close to the edge, very close to the edge. We're gonna enter normal hyperspace soon. I know that the noise is a little bit annoying, but there's nothing you can do. That's just kind of how it works. Seems taking a while to get to the edge here. I'm a little bit worried, because I did have an issue where it seemed to crash once. Right, probes, I think we can just get rid of them all. So let's detonate. Good. Let's detonate. Good. We've completed the mission within like, what, 3 days? I think that's pretty good. I reckon, just to do all that in 3 days. We've done some exploring. Didn't get any supplies, but you know, we could establish the base. And there we go. We've reached, and then we're gonna go to the second target, which is there. Welcome to our system, Fury. Long live Emperor Zhu the Fourth. Thank you. And we're just gonna head back. Dock, and that should be mission done. I hope. Shall we dock? Yep. Docking procedure complete. Autosave performed. Yes, I do. Congratulations! You successfully completed the major objectives. And then we're going to see what points we got. So we got a total of 71 Krells. This is like the monetary thing. So slave 0, Krell 71. We didn't get any slaves on that mission. You can see here we didn't destroy or capture anything because we weren't there to do that. We didn't lose any crew. And we mapped 6 star systems. We've got 2 scans. So we've got some points there. And then you can see your personal log here. You have successfully completed 1 mission in this campaign in 1 attempt. Your latest accumulated personnel wealth totals 71 Krells. Good. Some data files from this mission no longer needed. No, because I mean, I think it should be alright. I just pressed delete, didn't I? Hope that doesn't make any difference. Would you like log files? Yeah, let's keep the log files done. Thank you. And then if we go to review your thing, there you can go. You can see at the bottom, we have 1 mission done. And then we're going to move up that chart. So yeah, that is mission 1 done. This game will be available in a few months' time. I'm going to continue on. And over the next few days, you'll see mission 2. I'm going to head out there, see what's happening. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.